Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and we're kind of awaiting the next balance patch. And well, I kind of just got thinking randomly as I was playing some hero cards, and I'm like, well, are we gonna get hero cards anytime soon? Did some digging, and I feel like there's a really good shot the next expansion, which should launch probably in December, maybe November, that does happen every once in a while, will have hero cards, or maybe another mechanic that some people don't want to see. And I got the math, the stats to prove why it's going to happen. And maybe we'll get our first ever Death Knight hero card in Darian Mogray. This is like an old Reddit post from like 3 years ago. I'll link it below, give the person credit. It probably ended up in my thumbnail as a way of like baiting you all to be like, hey, maybe we got a new hero card coming. And of course, if you enjoy the content on the channel, please hit that sub button down below. Give the video a like, it helps us out a ton. And well, what exactly is a hero card? Maybe you're new to Hearthstone. We got tons of new people playing Hearthstone, but hero card basically replaces your hero with a new one, giving you a new hero power, and they often have a battle cry. The last batch in Alterac Valley, we had a card like Guff, who not only did he replace your hero, he set your maximum mana to 20. You would gain an empty mana crystal. At the time, it was a full crystal, draw a card, and you would get that brand new hero power of choose one, draw a card, or gain an empty mana crystal. They came during Knights of the Frozen Throne. It was the first time we ever had hero cards, and if you take a look at all these hero cards, you'll note the reason I included at the beginning, never had a Death Knight hero card, right? We have never seen that, and that was true for like Demon Hunter. When Demon Hunter came in 2020, it had never had a hero card, and then I got Kurtrus later on, and it was pretty darn good. So why am I so certain we're gonna get hero cards, which I think are always pretty fun, but typically lately they've been pushing them to come out in December, so they're in the standard meta the shortest amount of time, because they're typically just purposefully super powerful cards that dictate the meta and are just really good, so they don't want them in there for that long. They want it in for the shortest period of time possible, like we saw with Alterac Valley. So people are pretty sick of Guff, for example, and when he rotated, a lot of people are really happy, but at least he was only in there from a December set, so it was only like, you know, it was the third expansion, it was there the least amount of time. But anyways, why do I think it could happen? Well, if you look at the history of hero cards, they were first, like I said, introduced Knights of the Frozen Throne, August 11th, 2017. Every class got a hero card. People quite enjoyed it. We also got some crazy cards like Wicked Skeleton and Bloodworm. Every class got a hero card, a Death Knight. They basically all saw relevant play at the time. Some were OP, some got better later, some weren't amazing, like Uther the Eobon Blade gave you a big weapon, lifesteal weapon, but then you could Exodia. It was pretty cool. So 2017, we got all the new hero cards, and after that, there was actually this rare period during, I believe, during the Boomsday Project the following year, 2018, we got Dr. Boom, just Warrior, got its own hero card that set, as well as Hagatha during the Witchwood, also in 2018, and then there was like Zul'jin, I believe, as well for Hunter. There was like one hero card and expansion in 2018, and then we never saw like a single hero card release after that. So why am I thinking this? Well, 2017, Knights of the Frozen Throne. 2 years later, we have Descent of Dragons, 2019, the December expansion. Descent of Dragons drops, and it has the Galakrons. Galakrons were a hero card, but not every class got one. I believe Warlock, Priest, Warrior, Rogue, and Shaman. 5 classes got a Galakron. They had their own battle cry, they got their own hero power, but you could activate that hero power early through Invoke. Basically, minions could have Invoke on it, which would trigger that and would upgrade your hero card as well. It was a cool mechanic, but again, hero cards introduced again 2019, the latest expansion of the year, including the Amazing Reno, another exception to the one hero card rule, came during Galakron's Awakening, a mage hero card, but that was part of the whole set of Galakron, or Descent of Dragons, basically, right? It all counted towards that. So yeah, that happened, and then they rotated out, and then we go 2 years later, 2021, we get Fractured in Alterac Valley, the most recent batch of hero cards, like we talked about with Guff, Kurtrus. Every single class got their own mercenary version of a hero card. They were all super powerful, for the most part. They all saw play. A lot got nerfed, some even got buffed, but overall they were super impactful and were very dominant and still see relevant play in WoW to this day. Some that still haven't even been unnerfed, like Lightforge Cariel is originally 7, or we can, Nova's not here, right? Scabs was at 7 as well. Again, really powerful cards, and then they rotated recently, and now we are heading towards December of 2023, when we're expecting the next expansion. And it seems like every 2 years since 2017, we have seen hero cards, and there's no big theme tying it together like the mercenaries, but they don't necessarily have to be. I've already seen like legendary cards done or legendary spells done. This expansion, we've seen weapons done for classes. The only other thing, and that also follows this tradition, one of these traditions will break with the last expansion. If you look at Journey to the Ungoro in 2017 as well, do you know what was introduced in that expansion? That's right, quests. Quests were introduced in 2017 in Journey to Ungoro, including, you know, Jungle Giants, everybody's least favorite quest. It was so dominant, right? Not the Mage one or Quest Rogue or anything like that. But yeah, quests. And ever since then, in 2017, well, it's a similar type of deal. In 2019, in the summer of 2019, in July, we got Saviors of Uldum, which also introduced quests, which had like untapped potential. The Druid quest that would basically turn your, and these were a little bit different, where they would turn your hero power into something. The Ungoro ones gave you a reward, you played it, and then the Uldum ones gave you a new hero power that automatically equipped and gave you an effect. For Druid, it's like doubling your choose one effects. On an interesting note, from the Saviors of Uldum quests, as contested as the ones we're going to talk about in a second, or like Quest Rogue from Ungoro, not one was ever nerfed. Not one quest from Uldum was ever nerfed. If they saw play, some were better than others, but overall, they were like the healthiest versions of quests, which they kind of took some feedback on the Ungoro ones. Like, we don't like quests that just win the game, right? It feels really bad and more complementary, and they were pretty well designed. The Warlock one was like the most abusable, where you could get like 0 mana cards and it was like Malagos OTKs and stuff like that. But overall, they were pretty well received, quite popular, not nerfed, pretty good. And then 2 years later, in 2021, in that summer as well, notice they were all earlier, either first expansion or second expansion, we got United in Stormwind, which wasn't quests technically, they were quest lines, which are so well loved and so well regarded that, in my opinion, almost destroyed the Hearthstone as we know it. The Demon Seed Final Showdown, all the different quest lines outside of like Rogue and Paladin were just OTK style things that were, even had the Priest one that literally destroyed the hero, ironically was too slow for the most part for the most of the run. But yeah, they basically took the lessons they learned that they learned from Ungoro, that they put into Uldum and discarded all of it and went crazy with Stormwind, and we still talk about it all the time to this day. But yeah, you'll note every 2 years we've seen quests, we've seen hero cards, and there's only one expansion left. Are they going to combine the two? Are they going to have both? Are they going to have neither? I think we're going to get hero cards. They're one of the most beloved mechanics in the game. It's super fun to play hero cards. They get broken, you get sick of them after a while, but no one, I swear, no one's going to say they don't like playing a hero card over time. Some of my favorite cards ever are hero cards. Frostlich Jaina being probably number one. I love Gul'dan. There's so many really cool cards. Hell, I love Guff. I'm sorry, I don't care. I loved Guff. You can cancel me for it, whatever you want. Rexar can be really fun to build a beast. There's so many cool hero cards, and I do hope that we get another one. So let me know in the comments below. Do you believe my theory? Are we going to get hero cards in December? Is that what you want? Do you want just a brand new mechanic like Titans or Colossals? Or do you think we'll get quests or side quests or who knows what? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day. And I miss my Dr. Boom. I want my make Dr. Boom great again. Anyways, have a great day and stay salty, my friends.